if you got young kids who are getting into kilts, what accessories do they absolutely need versus what can wait a little while if you're getting a kid set up with a kilt?
Sure. First thing I would get them, obviously, is the kilt. When you get a kilt, make sure that you have a hem put in it. Like in our kids' kilts, we do put a hem in it. I'm not sure what other companies do or don't do, but you want to be able to drop the hem so that it can grow with the child. The child will most likely outgrow it height-wise before they do waist-wise. So you want to make sure that the length is going to be a little bit adjustable for you. Outside of the kilt, I'd say really the sporing, if I'm picturing back when Liam was a child, or a little child, I'd say sporing, kilt, and maybe a set of hose and little tiny flashes, or even just the hose themselves. That's really it. You don't need a ton. You know, you can wear a nice shirt. You can wear a little kid-sized, dress shirt, little kid-sized polo shirt if it's a casual event, a little vest. Things are a lot more forgiving with children than they are with adults. So no one's going to hold it against you if you don't have a properly tailored Argyle jacket and vest for little Johnny who's 2 years old, because everybody knows he's going to outgrow it in 2 months. So kids are a bit of a moving target that way. But yeah, it's pretty basic. I'd say hose, kilt itself, and a sporn. Erik?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was just going to say, I think you reach a tipping point where if they're like 10 to 12, maybe getting to 13, where basically, they're just on the cusp, and you might have been debating whether or not to get a kid's sporn or not. If you're like a 10-year-old, even though it's going to look a little big and a little clunky for a while, go for a regular full-size sporn. I mean, don't get an expensive one, but get them a day sporn that they can grow into, because you're going to get a lot more use out of that. Even if it looks a little too big on them this year, then next year it'll be a little more proportional, and then a little more, and then it's going to be their sporn. Kids sporns, I think, are more appropriate for either ladies who want to have a sporn as a kind of an accessory, and they want it to be a little more dainty, or for kids who are under 10. So if you're really concerned about them looking really picturesque for a wedding or something like that, then you might want to invest in that versus a full-size sporn. But as soon as you're able, or if they're on that cusp of age, go with the full-size sporn. You'll get more mileage out of it.
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd say that depends on the size of the child to some degree as well. If you have a real big kid, then it may be 10. I would probably bump it up to 11 or 12, maybe. Not a whole lot more than what you said. Just trying to think of where I was at age 13 and age 12, height-wise, frame-wise, that kind of thing. I probably could have done the largest kid sporn gotten away with it till about 13 or 14. But if you're gonna have it for a while, gotten away with it. I mean, it might have looked a little bit small by the time I got to 14. But if the kid is 12 years old, yeah, get him an adult sporn. I agree with that.
Yeah, I would say basic pair of hose, like the cotton hose, are probably a good idea. And then, whatever other accessories, just regular shirts and ties and stuff. A vest, a kid-sized vest like you'd buy around Easter time in any department store is fine. You don't need to go for the whole Argyle set.
Yeah, I wouldn't overthink it too much.
Yeah. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you have a kid who's interested in kilting, or if you're trying to figure out how to help your kid with a kilt and kilt accessories, check out this playlist over here. Or if you're just getting started in kilts yourself, check out this video on how to get started with crafting a kilt outfit. As always, we appreciate a like and a subscribe, and ring the bell if you want to get notifications on our future videos. Take care.